Hey guys, it's Jojo93. The moment has arrived. So I watched The Flash today. This movie has been a roller coaster of problems. There has been director after director shift. This is a $200 million movie, and it shows. And the CGI might be spotty for some, but the director made a whole interview about how the problems went to do their thing, and how they planned their own strategy and where they wanted to go with this. And first, let me say, Andy Muschietti. This is a non-spoiler review, guys. So non-spoilers, no full spoilers, non-spoilers. No, I will only talk about things in the trailers. Andy Muschietti is a genius. What he came up with in this movie is utterly, utterly incredible. He has crafted this beautifully, wonderful, amazing. Sorry guys, while I'm doing this video, I'm also playing Arkham Batman, because just to get in the mood, because I'm just hyped. But so he has created this utterly amazing film, guys. This film handles the multiverse better than the MCU ever could, and it's beautiful. Andy Muschietti shows how the Flash. This is what happens when you give someone a $200 million budget for the Flash. They're able to show the Flash's power and his full potential, what he's able to, how he tackles time travel. And I have a physical connection to this movie. Ever since I was a kid, I ran track and field. I wanted to run. That was my biggest thing. That one of my biggest dreams and hopes was to be as fast as the speed of light. So I have a really deep connection to the Flash. And the Flash and I. This movie is very emotional. And one of the most emotional things about this movie is the ability to save his mom, but also his dad is facing life in prison for something he didn't do. My biological father also is facing a prison sentence, so to me, this really hit me, and I really felt that emotion. These characters are brilliant. The beginning of this movie feels like an opening of the Justice League cartoon and a Saturday morning cartoon put together. Yeah, there's spotty CGI, but this movie is... this is not trying to be the greatest comic movie of all time. It is a fun movie. This is a love letter to the DC universe. If you're a fan of DC, like my shirt shows, I like the Justice League more than the Avengers. And this movie made me cry. This movie made me happy. I was mad at my crowd because when we got to see the scenes from the trailer with Michael Keaton's Batman, people were like, nobody was getting excited like they got excited in No Way Home. Nobody was cheering. Nobody was clapping. It was like, people are just sad. When you watch comic movies, you're meant to experience this whole thing and go, this is awesome. I love this. Why can't we get more of this? Like, it was so good. This movie has so much great nostalgia. The fan service is great. When you hear the lines from the trailer, like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I was grinning from ear to ear. Michael Keaton has a fight scene in this movie that completely demolishes the fight scene that Ben Affleck had in the warehouse in Batman vs. Superman. Because this feels like a Batman fight scene. It felt ripped right out of Arkham. It was Batman that doesn't kill. It was a Batman that was just taking all sorts of names. And Michael Keaton is like 71 years old, and he's in here. You want to get nuts, guys? Let's get nuts. And he was beating the shit out of all of them, and it was just brilliant. It was beautiful, and this movie is great. The way they explain the multiverse in this movie, the way that Ben Affleck in this movie, well, he's only in this movie for a little bit. He is so good. He feels more like a cameo in this movie, but they give him the justice. This is a love letter to what the DCEU could have been, and I loved it. It felt so much emotion. It has been so long since I felt the amazingness of a DC movie, and this movie it was everything I wanted and more, and I just could not believe. I'm seeing it again on Wednesday. I can't wait. It's a love letter to DC fans everywhere, and it made me happy. Like Thanos said, this does put a smile on my face. I love Andy Muschietti's work in the It movies, and here he was no shy of amazingness. And there are mind-blowing cameos in this movie. We won't talk about any of them here. We'll wait for the spoiler review. The spoiler review will be up on Sunday, but I can't wait to talk full spoilers with you guys. I love this movie, guys. I love this movie. This movie made me happy. Ezra Miller's performance completely blew me away. Yes, you know that the other Ezra Miller is completely CGI and it's fine, but he's so energetic, and for some people that might work. And I know Snyder fans really hated this movie because they think that this is a disservice to Snyder, but I thought this was a great love letter to the DCEU that was built. And this is the end, we're still waiting the future. We're ready for James Gunn's universe to kick off. We're ready to see what's next. We're waiting at the edge of the door. We want that next level, and this movie gives us that closure that we needed, and it was brilliant. And it's like, I was shocked to hear this movie is so polarized. Like, so many people didn't like this movie, because I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, DC is starting to put out good movies and starting to do good storytelling. The writing for this was brilliant, and it was so well done, and I couldn't be happier, honestly, guys. So anyway, guys, I love The Flash. It's a fun popcorn movie. It has great action. It has great storytelling. Spotty CGI, but it's a fun time. I laughed, I cried, I cheered. I'm seeing it again on Wednesday, and I'll put my spoiler review out, of course, on Sunday. So let me know your thoughts. Let's try and get 3,000 watch hours so we can get monetized and do more awesome high-quality videos like this every single day. And as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Trying to hit at least 700 subscribers, which I'm very close to, and maybe even higher. But anyway, guys, appreciate you guys. I'm going to go stream some games. Come join me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you in a flash. Thanks for watching.